Good morning, everybody. How's it going? Just back with another video. My last one is up on the network if you've not checked it out yet. Something a little bit different. I used Raphael's 6 strategy on that last session. I'll let you watch it, but it was interesting. I quite liked it. It probably gives you a bit of a clue as to how it went. I wouldn't have liked it if I'd lost, so there you go, yeah, there's that. So this is session 30, the fucking grand finale. Not been on a too bad run, a couple of losses there which sucked a little bit, but last session was a win, so we're currently at £226.90. 10% again, looking at about 250 goal of about £250. Still undecided on the strategy I'm going to play. I may start at the 2 win. If that doesn't give me any joy, maybe move to EDC, or I might go to Raphael 6, which I've made this spread. Well, I haven't made this spreadsheet at all. I've edited Ed's spreadsheet to reflect the bets in the Raphael 6 strategy, but you can that'll be your starting base bet. That'll all update for you, and your accumulations will all update. It's exactly the same as the spreadsheet that Ed posted. It's just I've tweaked the formulas up here just to match the strategy. So yeah, that's that. Yeah, but I'm not sure. I will start with 2 win, I think. However, I don't know whether to start at 10 or 20 pence. So if I'm looking for £23 profit, then aren't I? That's going to be about 5 wins versus 3. I may start at 20 pence. Bankroll, what do we say, 226. That gives me enough to go to a betting depth of 10. All the way down here, which I haven't been to yet. No, I've never placed a £1.50 bet at 10 pence. So £3 a number bet I've not had to place. So I haven't been that far down. So yeah, I think I will start at 10 pence, just because it's going to require fewer wins to hit my target. Obviously, requiring fewer wins means spending less time at the table. I've only got enough to go to... I can go to a depth of 8. Have I been to a depth of 8 before? I think I have. Yeah, pound a number I definitely have. So 50p for my bankroll might be a bit rich, but I would only need 1 win. I will look. I'd have to have some 50p tables running, wouldn't I? I mean, if the tables I've got tracking look phenomenal, and I'm feeling confident that 50p would win, right, yeah, I'll play that one by ear. But I think we'll probably start at 20 pence. That seems like the most sensible option. It's the middle ground, isn't it, between sort of big enough wins that I'm not going to be on the table too long and sort of bankroll safety. So yeah, with that being said, let's go and have a look at some tables and see how things are panning out. 6, sort of grouping down there, not dreadful. It'd be nice to see that gap get filled in a bit. 6 again, a lot more scattered than the other table. And 6, yeah, still scattered. in that direction at least. He's just refreshed. Let's see how he's looking in the other direction. A bit more scattered than the other direction, but still not awful. The last result was 6, and the highlighted numbers were down here, weren't they? On the opposite direction, and it landed on 6, so that's nice. So far then, that's looking like the most promising table. I think you cover 631, can't you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 numbers, yeah, so not super amazing. That's refreshed. What's that side look like? Yeah, again, not the best. So I think we're going to nip over and see Rico. So I can cover 6 to 31. 2 numbers past 31, so 2 numbers back. 13 to 22 covers all 7 results. Let's go have a word with Rico at Roulette 9 Club. Okay, that's not. 7 was up there, so that didn't do it any great favours. Control C. Shrink you down. Wheels quite fast, didn't it? We're on 20p chips, so that's good. So that's 34. Wrong way. Oh, not bad. Set it up for EDC, didn't I? Want it on 8. I wouldn't be able to cover all of those. Why did that stop? Just shy 14, yeah. Okay, so it's doing that thing where initially it looks alright, and then as he progresses, it looks less alright. Is up there next to 9, but it's looking very scattered already now, isn't it? And it didn't take very long. Well, that side still isn't the worst, but it's you get 7 out of the 9 results, covering from 22 to 25, and you definitely want to cover 18 because it's a double up, so that's what you would have to do. And 17, it just rolled outside. Not what you want to be seeing. I mean, it is and it isn't what you want to be seeing, because at least there were other numbers down here. So it might just be a case of he's tightening up his grouping. Some of the older results will start disappearing as he rolls new ones. You know, so yeah, worth watching still. I did just see him look off to the side then, though. I don't know if it's going to be an upcoming dealer change. It's currently nearly 10 to 9. According to this, he's been on for 15 minutes, but I think their dealer changes are sort of close towards the hour, aren't they? So we shall see. That was 31 that landed on. Right, so yeah, the grouping round here is quite nice. It's just these ones over this side that sort of let the side down a bit. If you covered 17 to 18, that would be 70% of results. So I want to see it land somewhere after 18 and before 17 with the direction of the wheel at the minute. Okay, that's good. That's 28. So that's inside. I do want to see that happen maybe another time or two before I think about putting any money down. That side is very scattered, so that's not worth getting on. Not too bad. That's 80% of results you could cover going in that direction. Lawrence is, you'd get, I don't even know that you get 70% actually. That's landed on number 2, which is there. Doesn't really mean much, it's so scattered. So yeah, 31 to 6 would be 70%. Maybe cover 1 to 25 actually. Would that work? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, you could cover 1 to 25 for 80%. But it went to number 3, which is fucking nowhere near anything, so that's no good. Just that side's far too scattered. So Azure isn't looking awful. Again, you could cover 80% coming round this way. Just to cover 2 to 9. Or say 21 to 31. Yeah, not really a fan of that, am I? So 10 to 15 you could cover, which is only 70%. %70 is okay, but it's not amazing. But as we've seen, you can cover 100% of highlighted numbers and it still falls outside. So, but that went round to 28, which is no good to anybody really. So I'm going to go check out Azure because it's looking all right in the other direction, isn't it? So Command C, you can go away. V, there we go. The annoying thing about this table is there's no 20 cents or 20 pence option, which is a little bit annoying. Which means you have to either double click or remember to hit double if you want to play a 20 pence number. But I prefer the racetrack on this table. It's easier to wrap your head around. I will just drag you across so you're next to the spreadsheet. And it's not looking as good anymore, is it? Cover 70%. Cover 31 to 6. You cover 9 to 27 for 70%. It landed on 28, so that doesn't do us any favours. 2 would cover round to 33, that's only 60%, so that's no good really. 6 to 31 would be 70%. It's probably, yeah, it went outside, it went to 22. It's not what you'd consider a signature really, is it? It's just coincidental little groupings, I think. It's not a strong signature anyway, not by any means. And it's dealer change time, which means it's probably dealer change time there shortly. The other direction, I only caught a quick glimpse of it, but it didn't look too shabby. So go check out the Indian table. That went to 0. Let's have a look then. 27 covers round to 28. No, so we go 29 to... That's 80%, covering 29 to 34. $29 to $34. I am conscious now, though, that he's probably due a dealer change as well. Ooh, that rolled out to 36. That would have been a miss. These dealers need to tighten up the games this morning, don't they? Yeah, no 20 pence available on this table either. Even anything that you'd be happy with for EDC? Not really. That's shit for EDC as well. Rico. Dealer change on club. I mean, if you're covering 22 numbers, you'd be able to cover 5 round to 3 if you were going to EDC. Where's this dropping in? Well, it was all over the place, but landed on 7, so even covering 22 numbers, that would have been a miss. Too early to be looking at that. Too early to be looking at that. So this is the guy we're sort of stuck with at the minute. And he's not looking amazing, is he? So when I played Raphael yesterday, I got as far as bet 7. I think, if I remember right. It's either 6 or 7. So if I go a starting unit of £5, a win and a win, it's going to be 15 quid. So if I lose, win, win, 15 quid, lose, win, win, fiver. Might be an option as all their signatures are looking shit. I mean, we've got the new dealers just come on, haven't we? You could cover 11 to 3 for 80% there. Will it land in that area though? Nice if it did. Ooh, just did. Landed on 13. Okay. We're on this table, aren't we? Indian here. 23 to 32. Can cover that for 80%. That just rolled back in, so that's nice. Okay, I'm going to get on this time then. Should be able to cover 80% still in the other direction. Should be able to, hang on then. So come on, you fiddly bastard. No, so I want 25. Ugh, fuck's sake. $25 to 22 is what I should have been covering. Yeah, 35, that's good. Right, this time I'm going to get on something. Because it was 80% I could cover last time and it landed in the area, so it should still be 80% I can cover. Fuck me, right then, 15 to 33, 1, 2, 20 pence bet. So what are we covering there? 1 around 2, 15. Keep going, yeah, fucking son of a bitch. Okay, that's a loss, which is fine. Next bet. £20 bet. Number 6, round 2, 7. That's a hit. Next bet is going to be parlayed then. Fuck me, that's looking scattered. 24 to 3 perhaps? No. 31 to 2. 70%, but it's very scattered. Not liking that direction. The other direction looks better. So we'll parlay the bet in the next spin. Fucking hell, you're going to stop or what? There we go, 29. Probably would have had that covered because I don't know. Too scattered. Not going to speculate on what I would have done, but parlayed bet this time, so we want to cover from the number 10 end from 1. So I'll just knock it back to 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a parlayed bet. So what we've got 20 to 17. So we're covering 90% of results there. Ah, fuck. It's a loss. £20 a number on the next bet. I know these videos tend to be quite long. Don't know if any of you actually like that or not. I know I talk a lot. Mostly me talking to myself about what I'm looking at. If any of you watching and listening hear or see anything that you think is wrong or that you would have done better and you've got some suggestions to improve, always open to hearing them. $26. So landing on 0 on the other spin's gonna break that grouping up a bit, isn't it now? So what are we gonna cover? Let's go 18 to 36. It's still 8%. £20 bet. Right, that's a hit. So parlay the next bet. Eight, 2, 0, 1, 2. Ah, bollocks, 3, 4. Slightly messed that up, but I'm still not used to this fucking trackpad on this laptop, you know. Can't figure out how to right click, and then when I use one finger and it like acts like I've right clicked. It operates very different from a Mac. Don't go that far. Number 1, too far. Yes, back-to-back wins elusive, isn't it? Right then, so next one is a £40 starting bet. So 31 to 6 isn't amazing. 70%, but it's a bit of a gap there and a gap there and a gap there. It's sort of tight round there, but then you've got gaps and then 1, then gaps, then 1, and gaps and 2. I really like how it looks, but 31 to 6 is what I would have put money on if I was a little bit more bold. and it would have lost because it went to 2. So there you go. Alright, so you refresh, and it's a 40p bet, remember? Right then, so 1 to 15, I can afford to knock that back to say 6 to 0. No, that way 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've got 32 to 33 covered. $33 to $32. 20 is a hit, just. So we parlay the next bet, and it'll be 80p a number. Again, 70% if you were to cover that lot. 36 to 29, you could probably knock it back, but yeah. Say if I was to go 27 to 22, I think is what I would have been aiming for there. 22 to 27. And it went outside, it's gone to 15. Glad I didn't get on that. So it's parlayed bet, 80p a number. Quickly, please. Right then, so 5 to 1, 2, 3, 4, double. So 10 to 35 covered. That's going to overshoot. Ugh. 13. Jesus wept. Alright then. That's not worth getting on. No. That's shit. Number 3. Yeah, 70% I'll be able to cover there as well. 8 to 28, so I could drop it back to say 29 to 11, but it's only 70%. Let's see where it lands. 11 to 29. And it's not made it all the way around. Stopped at number 6, so that would have been a miss. So fuck this guy. See how the other people are doing. Oh, hello. We'll have a look at that. Definitely. Pardon me. Okay, so in the other direction, looks shit, but I don't want 50p. It's going to have to be 10p on this table, which is a shame. Next bet was what? Sorry, 40p. We're on Azure, aren't we? Let's drag that up. Piss off. There we go. Right then, so 17 to 18, 34, 1, 2. Piss off. Ugh. Too slow now, I ain't got time. 17 to 18 would have been covered. Well, it bounced back to 35. It was heading out though. Got a lucky ping back into the area. I don't think I've seen this girl on this table before. $36, that's a highlighted number. Right, 40 pence this bet. Come on, update. Quick sharp. 27, 1, 2, 3, 4. 27 to 28. That is all results covered. 27 to 28. Oh, come the fuck on. Bounced out to 10. Having absolutely fucking no luck this morning. And I'm at my stop loss. Don't want to end on a loss, though. So, what I'm going to do is, so with a £200, I'm going to switch to Raphael 6. Only gives me, using 5 units, only gives me to a bet depth of 9. Seems like it might be ropey. If I change that to 4, still goes to 9. Let's try 3. If I can go to a depth of 10, using £3 as my starting unit. That's what I'm going to do. It is now £46 I need to still, let's do it. So that's our loss. Move down to even. 3. Even, so that's a win. So it's now going to be £6 starting from this side. Looking for a high number. And it came in at 7, so that's low. So £3 on odd. Let's cover the 0 as well. Looking at the history of numbers, 0 hasn't been out for a long time, so it's nice to have a little bit of insurance there. Odd number, that's a win. So we parlay, starting from the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2. That's a loss as well. So £3 on even. £6 on even. So that's a win. 6, and now we parlay our bet. So it's 12 starting from the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And 40p. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no. Fuck. Put it on the third dozen instead of the highs. Not all bets accepted. What have I got on there? £11. Well, I hope that comes in then. Bollocks. Right, let's see a very high number then, please. Oh, you fucker. I just rolled out of it. So I'll have to say that's a loss, even though I fucking... So £6 on odd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What a muppet. And 1, 2, 3. Probably 2 would have been enough. Lost. £15 on black. 5 on black. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Black number then, please. Fucking red number, Jesus. Right then, lost. So now on red, 15 on red. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess. Right, so that one. So now we parlay our bet. £30 on a low number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And piss off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should probably do the maths. I don't know if 6 times 35 is 30. It's not, is it? Somewhere near. Right, want to see this come in, please? Low number. 1 to 18. Ah, 22. Jesus. Piss off. Okay, 30 on even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Anybody watching this sweated on my behalf. 29 lost. Fuck a stout. Right. So 30 on red. Cover the 0 just in case. Whew. Right then, so that was a win. So now it's 60 on high. Big boy bets these, aren't they? Jesus. Right then, and I'll put 2 on the 0. I really want to see this come in. High number, 19 to 36, please. I mean, it's half the wheels covered, so, you know. Fucking Jesus. Right. So it's now fucking hell 45 on 1, 2, 3, 4, 45 and if this doesn't win, I am bust the fuck out. So I need to see an odd number. 2. Oh no. That's a loss. Right then. Yeah, your next bet is going to be 60, which I cannot cover. So, well, fuck, that didn't go according to plan, did it? What did I say when I was at my stop loss there? I don't want to end the session on a loss. I've gone down to 42 quid. What a dick. Ah, well, that was an experiment, guys, wasn't it? What have I learned? Right, first thing I've learned, pay attention to your stop losses. They're there for a reason. You set them to keep you out of trouble, and you can live to fight another day. I ignored my stop loss, and fucking lost heavily. So that's the thing I learned. Up here, where I had my losses, my initial goal, I was aiming for a 10% balance increase, which I got. Then I had a couple of losses, and I adjusted my target to 5% balance increases. And if I remember right, I think these ones here, and definitely a few of them, definitely that one, I was playing the positive negative calculator, which was working nicely, just chipping away nice little 5% increases. But again, I ignored my stop losses, and with the positive negative calculator, I was adjusting what I was tracking, like depth wise, according to what I was seeing in the calculator. So I adjusted everything sort of adequately, but then on this session, it just ran away deeper than it's gone, and I kept chasing and I kept chasing. So with a positive negative calculator, have a cut-off point, decide how far you're going to chase, basically, because I ignored my stop loss there as well, and look what happened. Fucking infuriatingly, I remember that session actually, I think it was the third 12 and the top row highlighted, and so I was betting on them both, ran really deep, and as soon as I decided that's enough, I'm not going to chase anymore, on the next fucking spin they both landed at once. It's raging. But anyway, so yeah, mostly fucking pay attention to your stop losses is the takeaway from this. Pay attention to your stop losses. If you're going to use the positive negative calculator, have a cut-off point and stick to it. Other than that, I have learned that small, consistent wins add up, and they really do as well. At this point, I was aiming for a 10% balance increase again, and I went from £68 to just under £300 until I had that loss. So, yeah, that's my takeaway from this, is stop losses are there for a reason, fucking pay attention to them. Don't try and be Sam, thinking you can just jump on and double up every time, because you're not Sam, you haven't got his experience. But you can see here, small, consistent wins add up. So there we go, guys. That was Challenge 30. Ended on a real fucking bummer. My own fault for not paying attention to my stop losses. But it's still been fun. I've had a good time, and it's been a learning experience. And, you know, obviously I don't want to be down, but I've played 30 sessions, and it's cost me 60 quid. I would rather have made 60 quid, but previously I was just spunking 50 quid a session, losing every time. So, yeah. There we go then. I'll wrap it up there because I'm just waffling on now. But that's that. Hope everyone's that's watched this has found it helpful or entertaining or had a good time. If anybody has seen anything other than what I've mentioned, what I need to do in future, stop losses and little wins add up. If you see anything sort of that you've got positive, constructive criticism on, please let me know. Like I said earlier, always open to hearing from the experienced guys. And yeah, I'll see you all later on. Take care.